Hi, my name is Chris Robinson. I'm with the Harman Luxury Audio Group, and today we're talking about installing Revel Architectural speakers. Revel Architectural speakers, the new series, have a new installation method. They're called roller locks, and they replace what traditionally speakers that they have these dog legs and need tools to install them. And you can also over-torque the legs and crush the drywall. And the new roller lock installation is actually a quicker and applies even pressure around the surface. This is the actual roller lock itself right here. The roller goes inside the hole, and this little tab or arm is what rests on the outside, on the ceiling or the outside drywall of the wall itself. As it pushes in, the roller clamps down on the inside of the drywall, and that can be used with or without a pre-construction bracket. It's designed for ceilings or walls 1/2 inch to 1 inch in thickness. So as a little example, I have a little demo box here that we use for showing how wonderful these speakers sound. It's connected to the wires, and I would just place the speaker in the hole. And the thing that you have to really be careful for is that these rollers actually go inside the hole and not stay outside. If they stay outside, it's not going to be inserted. One common mistake, since this is different, that some installers have actually pushed the hole, the tab, and the roller inside the hole, and that's not correct also. The final installation, you should put your hands about on either side, and you see my thumb and forefingers are on the locations of where the rollers are, and then press the speaker into the hole. If it resists a lot, you can actually take the speaker out, and before installing it, just spread the roller and the arm out a little bit. That'll loosen it up. Since it's designed for drywall thicknesses as thin as 1/2 inch, they can be fairly tight, so sometimes loosening it up helps. So the final install is just pushing your hands on either side, and be sure not to press against the tweeter pod, and then press the speaker in place. To remove the speaker, if you would need to remove it, you would use a putty knife. Or in dire emergencies, use a credit card type card. Maybe not a credit card, but something that you can avoid, you don't mind losing. The putty knife is really used, it's a wide surface, and it's just used to give you a little crack so you can get your fingers behind the bezel, and then you pull up one edge and then bring hands on both sides and then lift the speaker out of the hole. So that's the basic installing. What we found, dealers out in the field, is that some of these installs are in older installations. They're retrofits, and the ceilings might be 10, 20, 30 or more years old. In that case, there have been a couple of reports of the drywall actually being torn on the outside because of how tight the roller locks are. We're developing an installation ring. Where's that installation ring? Right here, that's being beta tested. This would go into the hole, and the tabs roll in, and you just place the speaker on top of that. And we'll show that more in a second. Or in the meantime, you can use blue painter's tape. So with the blue painter's tape, it doesn't stick to drywall surfaces. You would just mount it inside the hole, and if there was a pre-construction bracket inside, it actually doubles as holding that pre-construction down more firmly. I would use 2 of these, and then it becomes a lot easier to line up if you have 2. And the distance is not that important. You have to go past the bezel. You don't have to go that far. And you see they're directly 90 and 180 degrees apart from each other, and 90 degrees between each of them. So I'm putting 8 pieces of tape on, And we got one more. And you see, if you use two, you don't have to measure. You just slap it on. The speaker, its tweeter location, the tweeter itself, is in between the roller lock installs. So if I wanted the tweeter to be on this side, I would put the tape on either side of the tweeter location. And you just know you can mount the tweeter anywhere in these 4 locations. And first we'll just hook up the speaker wire. And then pop the speaker in the hole. You can see that the danger of a guy in the field might, if he presses against it with a roller on the outside, the speaker just won't go in. So you do have to look all around the speaker. This, you see there's a guide that goes inside the hole, and there's 3 of these around the speaker, rather 4 of them. And then now I have the tab or the roller arm resting on the tape all around, and then we can install the speaker. And then this blue painter's tape comes off easily from surfaces, including drywall surfaces, because I tried it on my ceiling already. And they just come off. And if there's a little bit of blue left, the grill, that's a small grill. And remember, the speaker comes with round or square grills, covers it. That's the round grill, and this is the square grill. We are currently in the process of developing this little ring, and instead of using the blue tape, this is much quicker. This goes in the hole, and you just press these tabs around the hole, and then it has the same effect as the blue tape, actually even better. And it has a second added benefit of holding the pre-construction bracket, if there's one in place, flat against the back side of the drywall. Well, that's it for installing these speakers. Thank you very much, and have a great day.